Everything has to pass the sledgehammer test.
First.
What if it's a glass cup? It's like a glass cup.
Bart, go for the test.
What if the product is a sledgehammer? Welcome back to another episode of The Careful Boys. Hey, are you guys following this from an influencer point of view? Because, you know, we're all big time influencers. Is de-influencing now bigger than influencing?
What's de-influencing?
Have you guys been seeing any of that? No, like, it's almost like now there's like, I don't even know if you call it a trend, but people are like almost telling people what like not to get, what not to buy. Things that like, you know, as a first time parents, things that you don't need.
I agree with that. 100%.
Like, this is overhyped.
Bought all these top things, but I regret, or like.
Okay, so this is my take on a lot of this stuff. Because of how many people are getting into drop shipping and how like everyone's talking about, oh, get my product. Everyone's buying their own shit and selling it to the masses on Shopify or whatever. The quality of most things you get now are all garbage, I think, a lot of the times. Like, for me at least. So I feel like nowadays you need someone to really tell you what you need to spend your money on. Because they're like Temu, all the shit on I'm not saying you buy shit on Temu,
Get roasted.
but I feel like even when you go on Amazon, you buy something like that, it's the same shit you get on Temu.
A lot of it is shitty stuff.
It's a lot of recycled stuff, especially Amazon, bro. Like, whoever makes it to the top.
Same manufacturer.
Yeah, same manufacturer, same fake fucking reviews. It's like there's such a formula, especially when you know how it like the sausage is made. You can't really trust reviews. You can't trust the 5 stars. You can't trust Pilot.
You can't even trust when something says 100% cotton.
Because they all say
It's still polyester when it arrives.
They all say whatever the marketing claim is, they say it 100%, and there's no like repercussions if it doesn't work.
Yeah, there's not. That's what I hate.
It's worse than ever now.
You buy something off an IG ad, and there's nothing you can do about it if you just don't get it.
You just got.
And the product images are AI now, so they don't even have to take real photos. I bought this walking pad, and the image was so fucking ridiculous. So I was trying to get a size of what the walking pad is, right, to see if it'll fit in this part of our house. And the lady was this, and the walking pad was like this. I was like, you're telling me the fucking treadmill's the size of a car, dude? But they just probably typed in AI image, make this look huge.
They just don't care.
The actual width of the walking pad is 16 inches.
Dude.
I'm like, dude, you made it look like the walking pad was fucking 8 feet wide. That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, they don't give
you
a
guys
shit,
ever,
dude.
Bought something and then you got tricked? Like last time I bought a paddleboard because I thought it was a really good deal and I should have known it was $12. And I was like, a paddleboard's coming, baby. And it was just a paddle.
Just a paddle?
It was just a paddle.
That makes sense.
And I didn't read the fine.
Yeah, I don't think you're red though.
Are you one of those guys that just bought the box from Xbox? Oh, that's messed up.
Because like the whole thing,
That's
they scam people.
But that's what I'm saying.
And I went back and then all the comments are like, don't buy this. It's not the paddleboard.
They optimize the landing pages and the pictures to make you buy as soon as possible.
They highlight the paddleboard.
You don't get buyer's remorse. Like, that's their whole game plan. How fast can we get you to click buy, and how fast can we get your credit card information in that like 20 seconds?
And they know that most people won't return. So if they just buy
100%.
it, they're like, fuck it. They're going to be pissed, but they're not going to return it.
Dude,
or even if they do return it, but you got to pay the reshipping fee and stuff like that, they don't mind a 50+% or returning it. Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Tiff bought a dresser, right? I'm putting it together halfway through. I realize half the parts aren't there. Like, and the instructions just don't work.
That's so maddening, dude.
I have to take it apart, put it in the box, send it back. And Tiff was like, well, I have to send it back. And I'm like, oh, fuck. So I have to put everything back in the box. We send it back. They sent it back to us and refunded our money. Like,
they probably don't want to deal with it.
Exactly.
So you throw it away.
You tell me how that makes sense.
It's going to cost us money to throw it away. You throw it away.
Exactly.
So they lost money shipping it twice.
They were hoping that I wouldn't send it back.
Yeah.
They were hoping that I wouldn't send it back, and they wouldn't
a stats game
And they're
to
like,
them.
"Fuck! All right, he sent it back. All right, send it away."
That's why I fucking like stores. You go in there, you could do the old Asian guy thing. This is good. Okay.
You touch all the fruits.
I want this.
Wait, so what makes it de-influencing? That just sounds like also
influencing?
I mean, I think it's just it's like what he's saying though, because we're so
Because
oversaturated.
we're all bot. All the influencers are bot, dude. If they're telling you to buy anything, it's fake.
When I like want something that is at least reasonably priced, like gym equipment or something. So you go on, you have to watch reviews. I almost don't trust a review if they don't also talk shit on a fucking quality product. Like they have to, like somebody actually has to be like, this is a real person judging a real thing. I don't like, they have to disclose this was given to me, but I'm gonna give you an honest review. They have to disclose like, hey, I didn't buy this, I bought this on my own accord. They didn't give it to me, I just wanted like those little things will tell me if I'm gonna actually trust this influencer when they're talking about things, because I don't know what to trust anymore. Everybody's gonna like randomly get paid to say all the great things, and then you actually apply it to yourself and you're like, fuck, dude, this is really okay. That was a waste of money.
We're gonna have a new show idea called "Fuck This Product." So if any of you guys want to send your product,
That's great. I'm so in, dude.
we'll get the product. And you gotta sponsor this fucking video because I ain't gonna showcase your product. But maybe you could put it to the test, and then we'll put it under the Careful Boy stress test, and then we'll just be like, "Fuck this product," right? And then we'll test it out, see how we like it, whatever. We'll do the review, and we're gonna talk as much shit as we can. And if we can't, that's a good product.
That is a good product.
We're gonna find all
Everything
the
has
flaws
to pass the sledgehammer test.
first.
What if it's a glass cup? It's like a glass cup.
Bart, go for the test.
What if the product is a sledgehammer?
Then when it takes two,
Oh, it's a good sledgehammer. It doesn't break. But that's the thing that was like, every influencer is shilling something. You immediately, especially nowadays, I don't know about you guys. Immediately, I think they're lying. Immediately, like.
But what if they're up front? Hey guys, I'm sponsored by blah blah blah.
But it's unless I know their reputation. If I know their, or if it's a creator that I follow, then I'm like, oh, I know that they're trusted. Then it's okay. Or unless I want to like the product,
because there are still good products out there.
Hell yeah.
There are
If I
still
want
really
it,
good ones out
then
there.
I will be like, oh yeah, see, he said it. It's good.
Sure.
But then how do you know that like if you have a D influencer, right? And he's talking about like which products suck and he doesn't have a high following, that's more trustworthy because there's no way someone's paying that guy, right? But eventually, if they grow in popularity because of this, they will get paid to say something's good.
That's true.
No, it's also more so this too. It's like again, new dad type shit. I'm looking at all these. Everybody's telling me like must have. I wish I got this. Blah 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 blah.
What was a must-have? What's a must-have you think?
Like baby bottle cleaner and the sterilizer, right? The mom cozy one for $300 or whatever, which is on sale on
You
it.
can't use a dishwasher? They don't work anymore?
No, you can, but then like when you want like really, really certain types of conveniences and blah 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 blah, it's actually pretty tight. But that's not the point.
We use
Anthony tech guy, though.
We use a
Everybody's going off on like different products that are must have for this reason, this type of bassinet, this type of blah 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 convenience, like things that they don't tell you. It's so much that when one video pops up and it's just like things that everybody recommended that I don't think you need, suddenly I'm just in tune with it. I have no idea what they're gonna get from it as an influencer. I'm just like, now I'm hella watching this one and I believe it just because I'm like trying to see anybody say something on the other end. And so I'm realizing I'm randomly just more attentive to those things because it seems less common, but they're more impactful right now. Yeah. When I'm being overly stimulated
In a sea of
for
influencers.
baby stuff, I just bought all the cheapest shit. Because if Gio's being her ass family of fucking 12 nephews and nieces can fucking all survive on that cheap ass shit, anybody can.
Which is hella true though, right? Because like you look at like freaking
Tight.
you look at new age strollers and those are fucking cars.
Yeah, they're expensive.
Yeah, they got freaking Hotchkiss suspension,
iBox springs and shit.
lowering springs.
And then you think to yourself, like, how did I get around? And there were those little colorful plastic ones that are just like almost like tripods.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And you're just like,
We just bought like a cheap ass Graco one or whatever, and it works fine. I can slam it around.
My parents just came and visit for the first time. They just met their granddaughter for the first time.
Wow.
They came by and they're looking at the stroller, and I'm having my dad push this Nuna stroller that was gifted to us. Thank you, Anthony.
Nuna's baller. That's how you know Anthony's a baller.
that's top.
I didn't buy it. It was gifted to us. Baby showers. That's why you have to have baby showers.
Who gave you that one?
My uncle and auntie and cousin. But point is, and my mother-in-law for the car seat because they're two separate, very expensive things.
Bro, that's a fucking racket.
That's what I'm saying. And now my dad's pushing this thing and he's cracking up because he's like, wow. And he's trying to explain features to my mom because she doesn't process it. And then he's explaining how when I was a kid, they would in the house just leave me in the plastic stroller because I would be asleep and I liked it. So I'm not even going somewhere. They're just like, oh, he likes sleeping. They would just put me in the stroller in the house, the plastic one. And so now I'm sitting here and I'm like, this is beautiful. Again, thank you, auntie, uncle, cousins, everybody.
It is a work of art, the new shit.
It's like $1,600 total or some nonsense.
But now that's your daughter's standard for life.
And you're only gonna use it
She's
for
in a
fucking,
sleep
you're only
pod,
gonna use
bro.
it for a few months. They fucking learn how to walk and shit soon.
But I'm cracking up at the idea that I think I turned out fine. I don't know. I'm coming out in 2026 type shit. But you would just sleep in this plastic thing that they would get from Chinatown. You remember you would just see every neon color that you could buy. Maybe get a discount if you bought two.
Yeah. How weird.
And that was our stroller back then. But
Yeah, man.
that's why I need people online to also be like, don't get this.
I do think that's going to be a wave though. People are going to opt out of all that shit. Like eventually they're going to start to see like, I'm not going to listen to these influencers anymore. And they're just going to kind of kick it old school and kind of do what,
Buy the old shit.
yeah, like what Bart did and just fucking slam that shit fucking around.
If it works
all
for
that.
beaners, works for me.
And that's the name of the company.
Works for beaners, works for me. Yeah, I don't think that's taken.
It's a little long, I think, but
Man, it sucks that like, you know what sucks though is when you get to entertainment products. That's when it's a little bit harder because like these things all have very clear utility, whether or not they work or not, or they're useless or useful. But when it comes to like I've been following, when you've followed the same person for a long time and you think that's how they are, and then you see that they eventually reach a point, because there's a
They'll
dude
get
that I
you.
follow so closely that reviews a lot of retro games, and I fucking love this guy. And then like he's very critical of like lots of different games and very critical of like the Double Dragon series, which I fucking love, which has been going on since the 80s. And then they released a new one, which was complete dog shit. But this guy was obviously paid to promote it. And he's the one fucking guy that loves it out of everyone who hates it. And people are like, oh, dude, we fucking lost you, man.
it's it. You sold out.
Yeah, it's because like those guys who are way more critical have a higher price tag on saying something's good. And it sucks to see that happen. Like,
But what if he was like, Ryan, I got paid 20 G's. Would you be like, all right, let's go.
What if it's some like Ratatouille shit, like the food critic though? Like he for real is like that, and then there's just something about the game that's so sick to him.
yeah, I think that's why for entertainment, it sucks more because they can always justify it. You know, they can always be like, well, it took me to this place in my mind and these mechanics that I appreciate that, and it has its flaws, but you know, I still think it's a good game. You know what I mean? Like, whereas if you had things that were utility based, it's really fucking hard to say something's good when it obviously your child's on fire.
Yeah, true. Ryan's like, I like the old Kanye.
yeah.
I actually love the new Kanye.
He's my favorite.
Dude, I actually want to go to his concert in LA.
That's that one he did.
Yes, in Asia. The ones he does in Asia on the dirt.
He did that last minute one. Fucking
Oh, he did it in Mexico City too.
holy crap.
kills it, and it actually looks dope.
You guys are big fans of his Hail Hitler song, huh? That's
It's a banger. Though.
You know what? I fucking, yeah, I'll say it. I am.
The whole joke was like, can he make it a banger? And it kind of is a banger.
He fucking fascinates me. Like,
He's fascinating.
I don't think we'll ever get another guy that's that fucking nuts.
He was kicking it with Nick Fuentes and Alex Jones before it was cool.
Gip mascot on Alex Jones.
You know, and that's part of it. He was calling out Netanyahu back then too. Remember, he brought a net and a Yahoo bottle, and he said Netanyahu, and everybody was like, "Who the fuck is Netanyahu?" Nobody knew who he was.
That's true. That's true.
Like I don't know.
true.
He's ahead of his time.
He is.
Ironically, appreciate this guy and like him legitimately at the same time.
He was anti-Semitic before it was cool. He predicted it.
It's cool.
It is cool now.
All right, I think that's the end of the video.